Nice to meet you. Myself, Smita teacher. Welcome to E-class. In previous video, we have learned about the solar system. In this video, we will see the motions of the earth. Students, have you played this toy? What is it? Yeah, it is. See, it is a top. It rotates on this one point. And the imaginary line on which it rotates, it is called as axis of rotation of a top. So we will see about the axis of rotation of the earth. Just I will play with this toy and I will show you how it rotates. See students, how a top turns around itself on one point. The imaginary line on which it turns around, it is called as the axis of rotation of a top. Same thing with earth. Earth also rotates around its own axis. That is called as axis of rotation. Now we will see on a globe. See students, it is a globe. And we have seen how the top rotates around itself on its own axis, and that axis is called as axis of rotation. That imaginary line on which the top rotates, that is called as axis of rotation. Same thing here. Here it is imaginary line, okay, of a globe, and on that line, earth, this globe rotates. That imaginary line is called as axis of rotation. The turning of an object around itself is called as rotation. And the imaginary line around which it rotates, it is called as axis of rotation. Let's open your textbook, page number 6, lesson number 2. Motions of the earth, rotation. Take a top. This you can try at home also. Try this. Take a top, spin it and observe its movements. I have spun the top and I have explained how a top rotates around itself on its axis of rotation. The top turns around itself. Any object that turns around itself actually turns around a certain imaginary line. The turning of an object around itself is called rotation, and the imaginary line around which it rotates, it is called as axis of rotation. I have highlighted here some definitions. You have to write it in a notebook as a homework. See, this is the picture of top. On this point, top rotates, and this is the imaginary line around which the top rotates. It is called as axis of rotation. The Earth's rotation. Try this. Take a globe like the one in the picture and spin it. I have shown you globe and how it spins. Note the line around which it rotates. Now take a plumb line. What is meant by plumb line? Plumb line is used. It is shown in the picture. This is a plumb line. It is used in construction work. And hold it close to the globe as shown in the picture. It is so difficult to get plumb line. So how to make plumb line at home? If you can't get a plumb line, tie a long thread to an eraser and make one. We can tie eraser to the thread and we can make plumb line. You will see that a plumb line and the Earth's axis are at an angle to each other. That is, the Earth's axis is inclined. Earth axis, which is the Earth axis? See, N means North Pole, S means South Pole. This NS is the axis. On this axis, Earth rotates. And this is the plumb line. So here, you can see, here there is an angle between plumb line and NS line. NS line means axis of rotation. The Earth rotates with its axis inclined like this. The line NS in the picture shows the Earth's axis. It passes through the center of the Earth The point N and S are called the poles of the earth. N is the north pole of the earth and S is the south pole. If a circle were drawn around the surface of the earth exactly in between the north and south poles, it will divide the earth into two equal parts. This imaginary circle is called the equator. The two equal parts it makes of the earth are called the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere respectively. Students, I don't have the plumb line, so I have made at home. How? Take an eraser, tie it to the long thread. Now this is our plumb line. Okay. With this, now I will explain. This is the plumb line and hold it like this. What you will see, the plumb line and the earth's axis are at an angle to each other. The earth's axis is inclined, right? See, where is earth axis? This is the axis of earth and this is the plumb line and it inclined. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. This NS line is called as axis of rotation. You can see in picture from textbook page number 6. It passes through the center of the point N and point S are called as poles of the earth. N stands for north, north pole. What is the spelling of north? N-O-R-T-H. N shows north pole and S shows south pole. So what is the spelling of south? S-O-U-T-H. So S stands for south pole. If a circle were drawn around the surface of the earth exactly in between north and south pole, it will divide the earth into two equal parts. You can see on this globe here dark blue line has given. And this blue line is the circle which divides earth into two equal parts. This is north pole, so this half circle is called as northern hemisphere, and this from blue line to south side, the side of south pole from blue line. Okay, and this is called as southern hemisphere. See here, from equator to north pole, this is called as northern hemisphere. From equator to south pole, it is called as southern hemisphere. Okay. So students, today's homework is you have to find the meaning of hard words and write down these highlighted definitions. And you have to draw this figure if it is possible, but these words you have to write and learn. You can draw here only circle, no need to color how it has shown here. But just draw circle, show north south pole, this plumb line, a globe write down, and these words you have to write and learn its spelling. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay home. Stay safe.